Yom Yom. Mesirut Nefesh. Mesirut Nefesh is self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice usually means that the world is threatening and you don't pay any attention to the threats. What about Torah scholars? People who sit and they learn Torah, there's no threats from the world. What type of self-sacrifice do they have? It says, Adam ki yamut ba'oel. It says in this week's Torah portion. It says, if a person dies in a tent, it says, this is the sentence in our Torah portion is talking about if a Jew actually dies in a tent, then everything that's in the tent becomes impure. But the rabbis say in Midrash, where is it? Let's see, one second. Yeah, in the Talmud, in Brachot, says page 63 in the Talmud. It says the rabbis say when a person dies in the tent, is talking about the tent of Torah. It says that by Jacob that he was Yoshev Ishtam Yoshev Ohalim, that he sat in the Torah in the tent. He learned Torah in the tent of Shem Ba'aver. So it says a person dying in the tent means that he's dying in learning Torah. What type of death is this? It says you have to put to death, you have to kill all of your pleasure in worldly matters. In other words, you can have a nice house, a mansion, you can have the 5 cars, you can have $4 billion in the bank, if you really need it for serving God. If for some reason or other you want to make an impression on these rich people, and you can't do it unless you have 5, Ferraris or something, and that's the only thing, you have only 4, they won't listen to you. So you have 5, don't listen to you. Then they'll put on tefillin. Okay, if that's what you really need for that, then, but you don't get pleasure from worldly matters. You don't get pleasure. You eat. You have to eat good food. Your wife knows how to cook. Wonderful. Eat the food. Enjoy. Say it's wonderful. But essentially, it doesn't really make that much difference to you. You're mainly eating in order to have power to serve Hashem. In other words, take away all of your pleasure in worldly matters. Even trivial worldly delights can be an obstacle to be devoted to learning Torah in the tent of the Torah, right? If you're thinking about, what's going to be with my money, what's going to be my next door neighbor, what's going to be this, the worldly things that occupy your mind, that takes your mind off of the Torah. Not everybody is to this level that they can sit and involve their mind in Torah ideas. Not everybody does, but those that have been gifted, that they can do it, is their self-sacrifice has to be sacrificing all of the minor little pleasures that you get from the world that keep you egotist. Especially people that learn Torah, one of the big nemesis, whatever, of learning Torah is egotism. A person learns Torah, he thinks that he's special and he deserves special treatment and that he deserves the attention of everybody, and somehow or other he's better than everybody else. And so if people don't call him rabbi or they don't call this, he feels very insulted and very ashamed and embarrassed, and he has to sit at the top of the table. If he sits number 2, he's never happy. Let's put it that way. He's never happy. He's only happy when he receives the honor that he thinks is coming to him. So this can be, sometimes the Torah can just make a person worse. Right? Make a person worse. It takes away his humility. Can be. He finds fault with other people. He enjoys finding fault with other people. Okay, that is today's Yom Yom. Try to kill unnecessary pleasures. Next. Oh, story.